Chapter 6. Act, Act 6 to Chapter 5. Forged by Iron and Blood. General Bloodcore and Cora Redfist fought their way through the Pyrean Pass. Rained eggs on their forces have managed to slip past enemy lines and interrupt a meeting of Recta's most influential noble supporters. With the help of the Ironforged, Regiment Elves put under command the Iron Fist when the Elves entered the war. Lorraine has been able to slay most of the nobles. Over 3 of them have managed to escape to their nearby fortifications. Therefore, Gardon has decided to send Cora to aid Lorraine, while he himself is summoned to the capital of Paran. Apparently, the city had been besieged by Recta, and was able to repel him for the time being. Welcome, Lady Redfist. Hey, you and General Bloodcall were successful to pass. Oh, this is a new mission. Yes, Lorraine. Yes, greetings, Lorraine. Yes, we're successful, and General Bloodcall's on his way to meet with the Tauranite resistance. So please, just call me Cora. I told you Golden Guard people prefer being addressed by your full title. Typo. You'll find me and the Coast Battalion are different from the more self-confident parts of the Golden Guard. In that case, you really are welcome here, Cora. If you and your soldiers have the skills of the Golden Guard minus the arrogance, and I'm positive we'll finish off the last of the Recta's influential supporters. You've managed to deal with most of them, right? Yes, we interrupted them at a meeting. Only 3 of them managed to escape. The arrogant Lord Corbaz has retreated into his mansion. It's heavily fortified. Won't get inside easily. Lady Elrin has retreated into her nearby fort. Just then, Corbaz's fortifications or troops, but towers defending the entrance are deadly. To find a way to disable them or suffer heavy losses. Lady Lorraine is the one who took control of the Order of the Tides through underhanded methods, isn't she? I'd like to have words with her. Lastly, Duke Warus. He's set up a massive army camp with a great army. Won't be long until he sends out raiding parties to disrupt their efforts. There's a lot of enemies and fortifications for limited forces. Unfortunately, I can bring many forces with me. Getting behind enemy lines is difficult enough as is. Allow me to introduce a solution to this problem. I was about to ask what Bloodclaw's moneylender is doing here. Didn't take you for this fighting type. Smile. I'm here to provide support. My business partners have set up a few mercenary camps here. We're using them to secretly bring your forces into the area. If you pay for the transport, we'll bring as many of your forces here as you need. How about you give us the troops instead of payment Bloodclaw? You two have an agreement, don't you? Fortunately, the cost related to transport the troops required to be settled immediately. However, I'm told the local rebel forces obtained quite the riches through rather barbaric methods. You could liberate those riches. Settled immediately. Why? I wish you both the best of luck in your upcoming battle. But here if you need anything. So, who are those elves at your side? Didn't know the Iron Fist had any elves at its disposal. The Ironforged? They joined the Iron Fist after the elves finally decided to join the war and have been trained by Sergeant Tannock. They've quite interesting tales to tell. Oh, don't take this wrong way, but I'm surprised you get along. You'd be in exile and all. I thought we might not get along at first, then I learned that the Ironforged and I have more common than I thought. Fuck. She's going down the mind-controlled by Gardon route. Anyway, the nobles are not going to wait for us, are they? Let's move out. If you choose the Palanai that gives you the Ironborn units in, like the, what are they called again? The Ironforged units. If you choose those bonuses in, fuck, my mind is blanking. If you choose the bonuses in, the Palanai in... Okay, back in the second Demon book, you can choose a leadership Palanai for Lorraine. It's one that either boosts her, like, gives her a regen aura, or gives you the Ironforge units. If you choose the Ironforge units, once, maybe twice, I can't remember what it was, she sides with Gardon, rather than leaves. And then gets mind controlled by him, She has a ring kept around of her murdered lover before she got exiled. Gardon enchants that ring, making her rapturously in love with him, and she spreads her legs for him obsessively. When he becomes king, after defending off the demons, she keeps, like, lurking around his bedchambers, just outside, waiting for him to come back. So they can fuck some more. He enchanted the ring of her murdered lover to make her rapturously in love with him. So he can put his bastard on the elven throne, because he makes her queen. Gardon's a sick puppy. Okay, it's from perspective of Korra. Lorraine to exile. Lorraine seems to be one of Dorton's most trusted underlings. As far as I know, her presence both aside Dorton's support and surveillance. I know that Lorraine left her people following the death of a lover, having disagreed with her queen on politics, was exiled afterwards. She was making secret of it. She left because she could not help her people and wanted to no longer take part in what in her eyes was mismanagement and total failure by the ones in charge. Still, she hopes to someday return and change things with outside help. I can respect that. Jordan Whitefield. There's one man in the kingdoms nobody would have expected to turn against the Empire. It's Whitefield. He's been a strong voice in favour of the Empire for a long time, having served in the combined force of the kingdoms and the Empire for most of his career. I'm surprised that he would side with the rebels rather than oppose them. Jadira. I don't know what to make of this woman. I can't read her at all. I don't know what kind of deal Bloodcall made with her and those who she represents. I don't think I want to know either. Seems to be very business-minded and at least acts friendly and polite at all times. She provides Bloodcall with resources, a lot of resources actually. I wonder where they come from, but then again, it's not my business, and I don't really care. Duke Warris. The militant Duke is Recta's chief advisor on tactics and strategy. While he's no military officer himself, he's surrounded himself with many experts and is definitely skilled in matters of both short and long-term planning. Also helps his case that he commands the vast armies of his lands. According to our Ironforge spies, he's promised huge portions of Tornite lands in exchange for his loyalty. He was promised, as well as a leading position in the military staff of the combined kingdoms in exchange for support. Be useful under different circumstances, but in the current situation, the traitor needs to be dealt with permanently. Lady O'Rin, the family of Lady O'Rin has always had strong connections to the Order of the Tides. Under her control, the family has expanded their influence and effectively taken control of the Order, with O'Rin having more power within the Order than even its actual leaders. She has abused the results of generations of friendship to control an order of water mages. Maybe biased, but I feel the urge to purge the order of this filthy influence, once and for all. Lord Corbaz, the vain Lord of Peru, cares for little but his own power and influence, portrays himself as a protector of all nobility, and is known for his lavish feasts. Corbaz is also extremely ambitious. Our unfortunate spies tell me that Recta promised Corbaz the hand of his daughter in exchange for his loyalty, and that Corbaz will be the future king of Peru and Tehran if Recta was successful. But Corbaz once proposed the hand of his daughter to the emperor and was denied. The ambitions of this man know neither bound nor dignity. 3 snakes and a second mission. Most powerful allies in the kingdom of Peru. Their deaths will no doubt lead to a power vacuum that will shake the very foundations of his rebellion.
What do you need?
Kill nobles will allow us to conquer their fortifications. We cannot make much use of them, there's no need to destroy more than we have to. Perhaps they will come in handy later somehow.
On your mark. Say no more.
Yes, my liege. On my way.
They're more expensive than normal.
I come to cleanse this land. I come to cleanse this land.
Command me. What do you need?
Equal health.
Your honor. Say the word. Sire? Yes, my liege.
Slightly less armor,
Your honor. What do you need? Yes, my liege.
but higher
Yes,
damage. They also have probably lower speed.
Sire?
Yeah, they have lower speed, but they have cleave, and they have an ability that makes them take more damage, but attack faster. Never use it. Don't actually know where it came from. I've seen it in this campaign and another campaign, but I don't think the knights actually have it by default. I don't remember ever seeing it. I just saw them as a beat stick, not a beat stick with ability.
What do you need?
But yeah, probably go executors. Executor.
Ready for action. Ready for action.
Okay.
Is my aid
Orders.
required?
That's curious.
Yes, my
I
lord.
can help the way.
This ring used to be Rain's engagement ring given to her by her lover. And a few weeks prior to Lorraine's departure from the Elven Kingdom, her lover died under mysterious circumstances. When Lorraine left, it was one of the few things she had taken with her. So yeah, I really want her to avoid the bad end for her that Gardon has in mind. Check Dare's contractors.
Say the word.
Waiting on you.
Okay, let's see. Titled Fence. Lady Oberyn's fort may not have the most impressive army defending it, but its towers more to make up for it. Cora senses that the towers are powered by a local power source. In order to make dealing with Elryn easier, Lorraine and Cora should find and destroy the magical generators protecting the towers.
Done.
Yes, my
On
liege.
your mark.
Aye, my lord. Say the word.
Waiting on
What do you need?
Point the way.
Say the word.
Pyrean rebels.
Orders.
On your mark.
Say
Be
the
able
word.
to easily kill this.
Point the way.
Summon Hulk. Wow. That guy gave 29 gold.
Yes, ma'am.
Switch to boosting them. That's a lot more mana, but it's effective. These are a nice unit. They have the two different things, either bonus damage or debuffs the enemy.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, 500%! God damn. That's insane. The Iron Forged are a great unit, but given what they're tied in with, I refuse to use them. The Iron Forged are a good unit. I think Ironborn is faction in Game of Thrones.
What do you need?
On your mark.
Say the word.
Never watched it. I tried to read it, but I couldn't get into it. It was like, oh god, this is weird. I was on Daenerys chapter, and her brother was being a prick to her. I can't remember what he was doing. I think he hit her, but my memory is basically me and Mum were on a car trip, or Mum and I should say, were on a car trip, and she was going somewhere. I was trying to read it, and every time I would open the book, she would start talking. Every time I would close the book, after a few months later, she'd stop talking, and it would keep doing this. And he was doing something weird. I wasn't sure what. I could have blurred the words weirdly when I was trying to find my place. Sometimes, like, I'll blur two lines together, or I'll jumble the letters up when my eyes taking a moment to focus. I'll jumble them together, and they'll form a new word, even using letters that aren't there. As far as my recollection is, he started pinching her nipples. I was like, oh, is this the weird incest thing? And it was just like, you know what, I'm not in the mood for this. So between the possibly misunderstanding it, possibly reading it right, and the interruptions, I was just like, fuck it, and put it to one side, and never got back to it. I think Nero actually piddled on the bag it was in. When we got him as a kitten first, it took him a little bit to realize, oh, I used a litter tray. And, yeah, I think he ended up getting the book. It's annoying. But, yeah. So. Yeah, it was between the interruptions and then that I just never got into reading it. Then he peed on the book and I just never got into one. But I did, and I never watched the show either. Saw some clips, but that was it. I ended up listening to a ton of a Song of Ice and Fire podcast, though, that talked about it. It was interesting. Radio Westeros. There was another one, though I had to stop listening to it. Two of the hosts were fine, but the third one, was less fine. She was fine most of the time, but then she would make some really stupid remarks. Like they were doing, they were talking about one scene in the first book when Arya is getting her swords, the water dance training, or the sword fighting training. Her teacher's just like calls her a boy, and she's like, I'm a girl, and the third host took offense to this scene, and one of the guys was like, it's just probably, when he's training the boys, he probably calls them girls, and that third host's stance was both ways is misogynistic. Calling a boy a girl, using girl as an insult, is making a girl out to be a bad thing to be, but it's also misogynistic to call a girl a boy. The only implication I can gather from this is that she views being a boy as a bad thing to be, and so calling a girl a boy is insulting the girl. She legitimately views being a boy as a bad thing to be. Being a boy, calling a girl a boy is a terrible insult. Isn't she charming? She's not on the podcast anymore, for one reason or another. I have no idea. That was like episode 7. And they were up to like 30 by the time she left. But, it could be anything. Not even related to the show, but that certainly turned me off listening to it, because she did it again at some other point. I don't remember that example. I remember talking about it in my Witcher 1 run. I can't remember which iteration it was. It was probably the second one. I was in Act 4. The Geralt has to get teleported away from the city after defeating the Kikimor Queen. That place. It was in the village at night, as far as I remember. But this is like 5-6 years ago. I really don't remember. What's this? But there was another example of her saying something, but that one really stuck with me, because it's just like, how else am I to read this? Like, okay, calling a boy a girl is making a girl out to be a bad thing to be. That's misogynistic. Okay, it makes sense. There's a flow of logic to it. I understand what you're saying. I get you. Calling a girl a boy is misogynistic. End of point. Wouldn't be calling a girl a boy, using boy as an insult, be making a boy out to be a bad thing to be, and therefore be misandric? Apparently not. Apparently it's misogynistic. So the only way to read it would be that a boy is a bad thing to be, and therefore calling a girl a boy is insulting her. She's the victim of it. Not the boys. No. They are a bad thing to be. So, yeah, it's brain killing. Hey folks, I'm back. There's a bit of a point there I wanted to cut out if needed. So, but yeah, I just remembered that podcast thing, and it's just like, fuck, that's stupid. Fuck, that's stupid. And again, she had some other point, but I don't remember what it was. It was fucking stupid. It turned me off the podcast altogether. The podcast was fine the rest of the time, but she randomly took these fits. Where she would just start giving out about it. As far as I remember, it happened twice, and it was fucking annoying, and I stopped. But when I heard she had left the podcast, I was actually very tempted to get back into it. But I would want to listen up through the rest of the thing, and who knows when she would have another fit and say something stupid again. I couldn't do it.
Yes, my liege.
On your mark.
Say the word.
Attack. typical thing. Any building gives like 50 food. Buildings don't give anything, but still, I want them dead.
And me.
Just do it for a second. Attack rate by 25%. But 40% damage. Oof. Move.
Waiting on you.
Orders.
Want the way?
Say the word. You need.
It's the Kajon Marauders again.
Say the word.
Want the way?
Summon Hawk. Cold Aura.
On your mark.
What do you need?
Want the way?
Yes, my liege.
Oh god. Summon Hawk, summon do Doppelganger, heal him, do it. These are definitely useful here with the hordes of militia. Doing this again. I'm not sure if there's much.
You're under attack.
Our collaborators?
On your mark. Same.
You need.
Sounds good.
Fuck.
Waiting on you.
Yes, my liege.
Okay, everyone pull back.
What do you need? Right. Our forces are under attack.
It's a Dark Minion. Soldier, soldier, soldier. Hydromancer, hydromancer, hydromancer. God damn, that's
Forces are
annoying.
under attack.
On your mark.
Yes, my liege.
I stand ready. I stand ready. I stand ready.
Okay,
Waiting.
3 more archers.
On your mark.
Say the word. Of course. I
Want the
will.
way?
Orders. On my way.
Oh. Do it, do it.
Want the way?
Dead. Dead.
Waiting on you.
Say the
I
word.
lost maybe the one guy? Charge.
Want the way? Waiting on you.
I'll grab another defender, though I'm not sure if that'll be useful. Right, and how useful to it be?
Ready for action. Yes, my liege.
Point the way.
What do you need?
Okay. Wasn't expecting the water mage to be sending out any attacks. I was thinking that would be solely a, you know, the guy noted for having a large army and for who will be sending out attack waves or hunting parties.
That's curious. Waiting on you. On your mark.
Say the word.
Cage of Marauders. I got invisibility on this. Didn't even know. I was just gonna try it anyway.
What do you need?
Here he is.
On your mark.
That is nice. Okay, rain.
On your mark.
Attack, attack.
Is my aid required?
Point the way. Waiting on you.
Attack.
Our forces are under attack.
Want to see what this guy's units are like. And I do want to keep these bases as intact as possible. Standard bowman. Soldier. Soldier. A renegade noble.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh god. They're attacking again. Seems like we're gonna have to deal with frequent assaults by them. The assaults by the mages is gonna be the worst because they got goddamn bloodlust. They have haste. It's a custom-made, alliance variation on bloodlust. It functions the exact same way, exact same degree. It's just a recall ring.
Attack. Yes, my liege. What do you need?
Movement and attack speed. They got quite the nerve coming here. Your kind is not welcome in my halls. The Empire has ignored your intricate ambitions for too long, Corvus. It's time to put an end to them once and for all. We'll see about that, little girl.
On your mark.
I come to cleanse this land.
Ready for action.
Yes, my friend.
Waiting on you.
Our
On your
forces
mark.
are under attack. Say the word.
Point the way. Waiting on you. I'll take care of it. On your mark. Sounds interesting. Shh, I'm trying to think here.
We managed to survive.
On your mark.
Right, get going. Might be too late to get much use out of you, but
Waiting on you.
Say the word.
Point the way.
Forces are under attack. What do you need?
On your mark.
Say the word.
Point the way.
What do you need?
On your mark.
Yes, my liege.
oh, nice.
Waiting on
What do you need?
We have places further up now to pull back to. I like to pull back to them because
Orders?
I can grab some extra reinforcements basically before a fight.
you. On your mark.
Water Master Summoner. Range
What do
elementals.
you need?
Sounds good. I'll take it. Waiting on you.
Found the count.
Say no more. Point the way.
Say the word. Our forces are under
I
attack.
was hoping it was a bit more of a dead end, but still, it's not a bad place to go hole up.
What do you need?
Point the way. Waiting on you.
Bound to be another attack soon. Also, a benefit of these places is, as far as I can tell, they're on separate, you know, they're separate buildings. They got separate troops in them.
All too easy. Waiting on you.
Say the word.
Point the way.
What do you need? Our forces are under attack. Let me at 'em.
Kill.
What's the plan? You asked for it. Point the way.
Orders?
On your mark.
I think I lost a defender.
Say the word.
Not sure what I lost. Oh god, I'm stopping and starting a ton. Whatever.
Our forces are under attack.
Point the way.
What do you need?
Renegade Noble.
Say the word. Aye, my lord. On my way.
Is someone injured?
Waiting on you.
45 gold apiece. Figured they'll be worth a bit. Tidal Towers. I just thought they were power sources.
Yes, my liege.
These are easy to fight. It's just a bunch of soldiers and bowmen. I need to find and destroy the thing powering their turrets. Their towers. Water elemental. Berserk water elemental.
On your mark.
Say the word. Yes, my liege.
Attack. I'm not sure what I lost.
You need.
Go back. Keep fighting. You know what? I got some momentum. Keep going. Or business opportunists. Duke Warroth's army. Someone steering at arrows. Do more damage.
What
Our
ails?
forces are under attack. Your honor.
Damn it. Go back. That's annoying.
Sounds interesting.
Back a bit further than I like, but not by much. Just me.
Our forces are under attack. Say the word. You need. I'm in order. On my way.
Damn it.
I'll take care of it.
God, they're annoying. Having to fight bloodlust while not having bloodlust is an aggravating proposition.
are under attack. Orders. What do you need? Aye, my lord. Orders.
Okay, get back here.
On your mark.
Hmm. Order leader. Okay, we'll go break them next, so. Suicide.
That's curious.
Our forces are under attack.
We'll go grab some more units.
Ready for action. Ready for action.
I come to cleanse this
Waiting on
land.
you.
You come. Good for you, but I don't need to know your sex life.
Same.
Yes, my liege. Our forces are under attack. Orders.
One down. Two down. Three down.
On your mark.
What do you need? Our forces are under attack. Yes, my liege. Aye.
Beautiful. Take no losses, bit of damage, but no losses. And can now buy a few more troops.
Say the word.
That can be done later.
Yes, my liege. Aye, my lord.
Get out of there.
On my way.
Oh god, a health stone. Nice. Useful item. Boost regen. Can also pop it to heal. Actually, it's not as nice as I remember. I thought it gave it on top of the regen. Also gave a heal.
Waiting on you.
What do you need?
On your mark.
Yes, my liege.
Oh well.
Away. Waiting on you.
Orders.
They're not gonna really get anywhere useful, but I'll still send them out. If they get there, it's a bonus. And here, they let us know that this is coming. I was expecting as much, but at least now I know.
On your mark.
What do you need?
Yes, my friend.
Oh wait, I can just dispel this.
Away.
Problem solved. We'll wait.
On to
Maybe with them killing off the group of undead, they decided they'd won the fight and left. Decoy town.
What do you need?
But the Duke's army is more numerous than the other guys. But I'm not worried about it in the slightest. Because it's nothing but bowmen and soldiers. Like, base tier units and nothing else. The other guys' opportunists are like 4 knights. Maybe with,
Say the word.
you know, a higher stat line charging at you.
Yes, my liege.
It's the water mage that I'm concerned about, because they got fucking haste.
Ready for action. Our forces are under attack.
I come to cleanse this land.
I stand ready.
Ready for action.
Point the way. Done.
Say the word.
Okay. They're moving out.
Your move.
Yes, my liege.
Point the way.
Aye, my lord. What do you need? Yes, my do you need?
Beautiful.
On your mark. I'll check it out. Your move.
Yes, my liege. Say the word.
Not sure why they're not really forming up.
Waiting on you.
I suppose they kind of are. Expecting a water mage attack any second,
Point the way.
Orders. What do you need?
but I want to keep pushing, keep trying to make progress.
Waiting on you.
Say the word.
Or actually getting to be part of the action has been proven really goddamn useful, because
Yes, my orders.
she gets to summon a ton of undead this way.
Is someone injured? As you wish.
Our forces are under attack.
I got these first for some reason. I'm expected to have gotten these first. Do it. Do it.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, shit. Used on someone else.
Forces are under attack.
Let's just rewind for a sec and sidestep. So, I think this mission was alluded to previously, but we didn't get to see it. Also explains where Cora and Lorraine were during Gardon's capture.
Point the way.
What do you need? Say the word. What do you need?
Point the way.
Orders. Right. What do you need? Our forces are under attack.
Your move.
Yes, my say the word.
Because, like, you know, I remember dying needing their help, but none was coming.
Yes, my say the word.
Yes. Right away. I am your servant.
You take losses.
Orders you need.
On your
Yes,
mark.
my say the word.
Lost a guy.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, you. Scout, please.
Forces are under attack.
Scroll of healing. A useful item. So in hell, the power source is close to our starting point.
Our forces are under attack. You need us. Our forces are under attack.
Renegade Noble.
On your mark. Oh,
You need. Say the word.
move away.
We'll break that later.
What do you need? Aye, my lord.
Yeah, that option's really not working here on this mission. Or maybe it's with these custom units. But it's sort of worked fine before.
Waiting on you.
Orders. Say the word.
Great.
Sounds interesting.
What is? Right away. My aid required.
Sounds good.
As you wish.
They don't have the mana to do anymore.
As you wish.
I've taken losses. Okay, let's pull back and not actually attack.
Waiting on you.
Yes, my you need.
Okay, over this way.
On your mark. Waiting on you. Point the way.
Say the word. You need.
Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing.
Ready for action.
I come to cleanse this land.
I stand ready. Fair enough.
Say the word.
Waiting on you.
Orders. Yes, my liege.
I am
Orders. Yes, my liege.
Waiting on you.
Orders. Aye, my lord.
What ails you? Right away.
Point the way.
Attack.
Yes, my
Attack.
liege.
Attack.
Of course. I am your servant. And you. Right away.
Oof. Okay, let's not screw around. Let's just fight them straight up.
Your move.
Orders. Say the word.
Waiting on you.
What do you need? Right.
Attack. Attack. Start with fire.
Is someone injured? Of course.
I very much just appreciate having higher damage potential.
Yes, my liege. Our forces are under attack.
Oh. Keep them busy, please. Dead.
Orders. Aye, my lord.
They did their best.
On my way. Right.
I can help. I'll check it out.
Okay, this is just a crummy position to be in. Here, we'll try again and see what we can get.
Your move.
What do you need? Say the
Point the
word.
way.
Okay. Hoping I can get time to get into a better position.
Command me. Ready for action.
I stand
I
ready.
come to cleanse this land.
What do you need? Orders.
Yes, my friend.
Yes, my liege.
Waiting on you.
Our forces are under attack.
New.
Is someone injured?
Your move.
Attack,
Yes, my
attack,
lord.
attack.
Is my aid required?
Removes the annoying magic. Using a defender. Attack. Discharge blindly. Discharge blindly.